sometimes because of, oh, don't touch your child, don't beat your child, don't do this, many of us end up not disciplining our children, and it doesn't always turn out well for us. Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about the difficulties of parenting as an African immigrant abroad. Alright, I'm not going to list like 1 to 3, but I'm just going to talk about it little by little from my experience and from other experience of other African parents that I have also talked to, and I have seen the things that we go through in raising our African kids in diaspora. Let me begin with discipline. Yes, that is like the benchmark of it all. Discipline. Our mode of discipline in Africa is very different. Very different. But here abroad, we have to adjust to the laws of the country. Here we understand that children have laws, they have rights, they have fundamental whatever. And then discipline our children is quite difficult. Now, I don't want anybody coming here and say, oh yes, African parents, well, with discipline is too harsh and all of that, blah, blah, blah. Yes. But trust me, those mode of discipline somehow shaped us. Now, I'm not here to say, don't go and kill your child or use plywood or flog a child bitterly. No. But I am of the school of thought that don't spare the rod and then spoil the child. But here abroad, there are a lot of constraints that we'll go through in not disciplining our children. And sometimes because of, oh, don't touch your child, don't beat your child, don't do this, many of us end up not disciplining our children. And it doesn't always turn out well for us. Look at the white folks around us. I don't want to use any wrong language. You understand me? So the risk of us losing our children make us so afraid to actually discipline them like we should. Please, not in the animalistic manner that many of us do in Africa. No. And then another issue is that with meeting their wants. Now, your African child can be very okay with a lot of things before they start going to school. You see, when these ones get into school, you see that primary school, they enter secondary, oh, there are a lot of things that you cannot do without. Like, you have to get it for them. You understand me? You have to get it for them. There is this ceremony they celebrate here called Santa Lucia. They think before Christmas, these children will write a list of things that they want you to get for them. Now, if you don't get your child what he or she asks for, or at least you don't get them something on that day, when they get back to school, that child is going to feel isolated. You know what it's like now, getting to class, oh, my mother got me this, my papa got me this, and your child doesn't have one thing to say that you got them. Now, it's not a normal thing for us in Nigeria to get children presents. Like, many of us did not grow like that, but here we are adjusting gradually to it. Let's talk about holidays. You must take your children for holiday. You must take them for holiday. You must take them somewhere during the summer holidays. It's a compulsory thing. If you don't, when they get to school, they won't have anything to say. That one is a regular thing. When they come back for the holidays, the teacher asks them, oh, what did you do? How was your holiday? Where did you go to? It's a normal question that is asked. You understand me? So there are a lot of difficulties that we face in raising these children. Another thing is cultural difference. Now, as Africans, there are a lot of things in our culture that we want to preserve and want to also pass it to our children. But abroad, it's difficult for you to imbibe some cultural things into your children. And these children also struggle with identity. Now, I'm going to make you understand this. When I mean struggle with identity, I found a lot of people say, oh, yes, my child is I'm Nigerian, the father is Nigerian, but the child was born in Italy, so the child is an Italian. Hello? I don't think it's right for you to make your child think that because he or she is born in Italy or born abroad or in that whatever country you are, that child is from there. No. Let them know that they are Nigerians, so either by birth or by documentation, they became citizens of that country. Let them understand the difference. Because I've actually seen some white children who say, oh, how do you say you're Italian? You're black. And the child is like, oh yes, I'm Italian. Make them understand that, oh, your dad and mom is Nigerian. You are Nigerian, but by birth documentation or by birth you own an Italian passport. It doesn't make you an Italian citizen by birth. Also, let them understand the fact that you might live here in this country, but your roots is African. I know that these children might find it difficult to they fight with acceptance and all of that. It might be hard. And then another thing that these children will also face is racism. Imagine your child coming back from school and saying, oh mom, someone said I should go back to my country, or someone said a racist comment to me. Now you also have to prepare yourself to be able to respond to those kind of questions coming from your children. It's a whole lot of work. It's really not easy. Every day I really get like, what if my child come back from school and say, mommy, somebody said, oh, go back to your country, or you immigrants, you're the problem of this country. You can never tell what these children can say. Now it might not be their fault, but if those children are raised by racists, their children will end up being racist. So you're also equipping yourself to protect your children's sanity, to protect them, to build their self-confidence, and all of that. It's really not so easy. Talking more of the plenty part that you have to try and warn them not to get into drugs, there's nothing like here that, oh, society will say, or there's something that the society does not accept. Here everything is accepted. I don't even know, like abroad many things are accepted, and then you have to deal with gay and lesbianism and everything. It is much work trying to talk to them about these things than it is if you are raising them in an African community, or if you are raising them back home. Yes. All right guys, I hope I made sense in this video at all, but I just want to talk about the things that we face. So if you're planning to come abroad with your children, be ready for all of this. Yes. See you all in my next video. Please give this video a like if you have not, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Ciao.